Hi, I'm Grier from the Sony Centre in Carlisle, and today we've been joined by Sam Pilling from Sony, who's brought us this year's big news on headphones.
Yes, these are the brand new WH1000XM5s. Our series of industry-leading digital noise-cancelling headphones has taken another evolution, and as you can see, this time it's quite radically different.
Yeah, there's a big difference in the design between the Mark IVs and the Mark IIIs, which had the thicker headband, and these are very, very sleek round to the ear cup.
Yeah, we've managed to maintain approximately the same weight. The Mark IVs weighed 254 grams, and these new ones are relatively the same. But before we get onto the tech, it's important to say why they look so different. And it's all about wind noise reduction. You'll notice that a lot of the angles that we had on the Mark IV and the hinges have been removed to make sure you don't get any whistling when you're out and about caused by the wind blowing on the cup. So they're really smooth, they're really well designed.
So with the 1000 series, it's all about the noise cancellation and the sound quality. So what's new?
So with the Mark IVs, we had 4 microphones, 2 on each cup, which picked up the ambient noise surround you to apply the noise cancellation. We've actually doubled that with the Mark V, so we now have a total of 8 microphones situated around the cups to make sure we remove a variety of different background noise. Now, when we had the Mark IIIs move up to the Mark IVs, we worked really, really hard on noise cancellation on low frequencies. So airplanes, transport, that sort of thing. With the Mark V, in order to improve the noise cancellation, we've now focused on higher frequencies. So background noise of people chatting. So if you were to use them in a busy office or on the train, it works out where those frequencies are and does a much better job of reducing that noise in the background.
An actual sound quality for audio, are these better again than the Mark IVs? Because the Mark IVs are superb sound quality.
Yeah, so there's a whole heap of changes. We're still using the QM1 chip for noise reduction, and we're using the V1 chip, which you've seen in other headphones before. The key thing is that we have the combination of high resolution audio, so really important to hear your music as the artist intended. If you don't have high resolution audio, we have upscaling thanks to DSEE Extreme. That restores the frequencies that are lost by compression. We have a totally new 30mm driver inside there, which is both rigid for really accurately reproducing the trebles, but has a soft edge to it, which is great for bass and also to a certain extent for noise cancellation. And when you put it all together, if you're a music enthusiast, you're going to get fantastic clear audio thanks to that combination of different parts and technologies.
And it's still got the 3.5 jack, so you can still plug something in, yeah, whether you're on a plane and still hear the audio. Absolutely. That way as well.
And that's important for 2 reasons. First of all, if you're listening to high-res audio, you can listen to it over Bluetooth, which is fine, but you can also obviously plug that straight into an amplifier, that sort of thing. When we're listening to high-res audio over Bluetooth, we have to use our technology LDAC to compress that really big signal, because Bluetooth is really limited. It's only 328 kilobits per second. We get triple the information using LDAC, which means we can recreate high-res audio at both ends. But like you say, that 3.5mm jack is a really easy way of connecting up either on an aeroplane or to a high-end receiver amplifier.
And of course, talking about airplanes, the charge time, is it the same as the Mark IVs?
So we've actually improved it. We're now using USB PD, or power delivery, which is a faster way of charging. For that, you'll need a compatible charger. When it comes to battery life, we've still got 30 hours worth of playback with noise cancelling, but if you turn off the noise cancelling, you now get 40 hours instead of the previous 38. So again, really long playback times, great for transport.
And of course, one of the other great features with the headphones is when your phone rings, you can take a call, so the phone call quality of the Mark Vs.
So yeah, again, that's been improved. So previously with the Mark IVs, we used 2 microphones for phone calls, 1 on each cup. We've now got double the number of microphones on the unit, and we've got more closer to your mouth. So we now use 2 microphones on each cup to isolate you from the background. That's beam-forming microphones to really isolate your voice. In addition to that, we use machine learning AI to work out what your voice is, what it sounds like. We've actually sampled 500 million different voices to help us work out what is you and what's background noise, so whoever you're making the phone call to can hear you perfectly.
Brilliant. And the smart features, has it still got the soft touch
Yep, there's still a whole heap of smart features, including obviously the touch controls, but of course you can use your voice. And actually for the first time, we've included wake words on these particular models. Previously, you'd have to tap the cup in order to wake up either your Google product or your Amazon product. Now you can just use the obvious wake words, which I won't use right now because I'll set off a whole heap of different devices, but you can just ask your search engine where the nearest McDonald's is or whatever you like. One other thing to mention as well, which I forgot to say before, they're also really eco-friendly. So they're made of ABS or acrylonitrile butadiene styrene, chipped up car parts mixed with stone to make them really eco-friendly. The box and the packaging is Sony original blended material, so there's absolutely no plastics. So it's a really eco-friendly message. And
I noticed the case is completely redesigned as well with it's got like a magnetic pocket for the cables on the top.
Yeah, so when you're not wearing when you are wearing the headphones, the case is designed to fold flat to go into your backpack, and you've still got that case inside there with your USB cable and your 3.5mm cable as well.
Thanks for bringing them up, Sam. That's great. I'll just need to try them out for myself now. You can pre-order the headphones now on sonycentersdirect.co.uk or give us a ring in store. Thanks for watching. Cheers.